Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Abundance Media Network.
Woohoo! We are so happy to be here with you today.
I'm Mario.
And I'm Anna.
And today we are going into the art of mindset, especially if you guys want the inside scoop on what the mindset is of a top 1% affiliate. Because guys, if you don't know who we are yet, we are top 1% TikTok shop trainers. So I know you probably don't hear that every single day, but we are behind a lot, if not most of these success stories on TikTok shop. So these are people who have gone from $0 to $10,000 to $100,000 a month in profit, okay? Last year, Anna and I powered the growth for people to become millionaires. And that is off of TikTok shop, that's off of social shopping. So we have a very unique perspective. Not only that, but we're also brand owners ourselves. So I'm the founder of Stellis. Anna is the founder of Akasha Superfoods. These are 7- and 8-figure supplement companies. So our perspective is truly comprehensive, and we wanted to get on the camera today and break open what a lot of people do not say out loud. A lot of the stuff that is kind of hidden and kind of just in between the cracks when it comes to taking off and being that next big TikTok shop affiliate. This is for you if you want to take your commissions to the next level. If you want to be a winner, watch through this entire video because this will be the most important video that you've ever watched all year.
And this is also for you if you have been waiting for your commissions to go up. You've been waiting for your time. Maybe it's been months, but it's felt like it's been years since you started TikTok shop and you're still not seeing results. It is most likely a mindset issue. And we're gonna dive straight into that today because every single person deserves abundance.
The first thing you need to understand, and you need to have this crystal clear if you want a chance at winning in this game, you need to get familiar and you need to get comfortable with delayed gratification, okay? Because here's the thing, guys, we live in a society and we live in a world where everything runs on short-term gratification, right? So we talk about Netflix, we talk about hookup culture, we talk about the convenience of being able to order anything at your disposal and it comes within seconds. I mean, the other day I ordered something on Amazon and it came within 2 hours. The amount of short-term gratification that we have running this world is next level. And so that's the thing is, it's obviously amazing in many ways because you're able to have things, right? We're able to have abundance at a rate that we've never had before in this world. However, there is one large caveat, and that is when it comes to the entrepreneurial journey, when it comes to your money journey and becoming successful, it is so important that you hold this skill where you have no issue with having patience and you have no issue with the art of delayed gratification, okay? Because when you are an entrepreneur and when you want to have success, there is always a buffer period. There is always a period of time where you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna see results. It's not gonna be overnight success from day one. That's not how it works. If you look at any person who has won, let's look at Mary. She made $1 million in profit last year. She had a very long stint before she even met us. And before she met us, she was in that positive mindset. She was in the abundance and the gratitude mindset. But guys, she was not having results. She was not making the crazy amount of money, right? It took her putting in the reps over and over and over, consistently showing up. Then we met, and then once we started working together, in the first month, boom, she had a huge win. Then within her first 4 months, boom, she hits 100K. But it's because she was okay with that delayed gratification in the first place.
And nobody sees that. Everybody just sees the 100K months and they think, wow, she just did that instantly. You know, that happened within 60 days. That happened right when she started working with Anna and Mario. No, there is so much happening behind the scenes that no one knows about for so long. Even us. We didn't get paid for over a year. Mario and I were coaching creators for free.
Yes.
And we loved it. We've been putting in the work for so long without making a single dollar or a single penny because you do have to sacrifice if you want to get somewhere.
I think that's why today you look at our success and you're like, wow, like how, it's so big and it's like an empire and all this stuff. But guys, the thing is that Anna and I just put everything back into the business. In many ways where I think a lot of other people would be like, oh yeah, okay, amazing. Like now let's just like live it up and XYZ. We're like, okay, great. Now we actually have something so that we can funnel this back to power the creators, to power more success or to create more resources. Like we've built a team. Right now we have about 25 people who are working as contractors in our company. And we would have never been able to have that if we didn't power and have that delayed gratification, right? To be okay with waiting for the personal results because we knew that we were building something greater. And so in the same way, you need to be able to have that mindset if you want to take TikTok Shop to the next level, because otherwise you're always going to be chasing the short term and it will honestly burn you out.
And that goes along with having patience and not feeling like this has to work. If you're in the mindset where you're starting TikTok Shop and you're like, this has to work for me within the next 60 days or else, my family's not going to believe me. No one's going to support me. I'm going to end up on the streets. This is probably not a good thing for you to be starting. Yeah. If you are putting that level of pressure on yourself for something to have to work for you in such a short period of time, you are not allowing the flow of abundance and creative ideas and energy to enter your life if you're having so much constriction around your success.
If someone comes up to you and they're like, I'm going to prepare you a scoop of ice cream and I'm going to put this ice cream on your plate, okay? Who do you want to prepare that scoop of ice cream for you? Do you want it to be a person who has put that scoop of ice cream out of complete anger, out of shame, out of fear, out of every single emotion you can think of that's negative, right? Out of pressure, out of feeling like they're not enough, out of feeling like just all these negative things that are going on and ruminating in their mind? Do you want that person to scoop you the ice cream? And how do you even think that ice cream would taste? Compared to a scoop of ice cream prepared by someone who has complete faith in their journey, who is excited about everything to come because they feel the greatness of life. They feel the greatness and the purpose in what they're doing. They're in love with scooping that ice cream because they feel so much purpose in the fact that they get to serve that ice cream and you get to be happy. You get to enjoy that ice cream once it's on their plate, and they put so much pride into that. Who do you want that ice cream from? Obviously, you want the person operating from the abundant mindset. And guess what? That's the way life works too, is that people don't want to buy from people who don't have that mindset. People are attracted to those who are magnetic, and you become magnetic when you operate out of abundance.
And that's reflected in your content. It's so easy to come across people on your For You page, and you're either immediately magnetized towards them or you're repelled from their content. And a lot of times it could be from the example that Mario just gave. Is that person creating content out of pure love and abundance, and gratitude because they woke up this morning? Or is that piece of content coming from lack because this person feels like they need to make the money from this video? I hope that's sinking in for you guys.
Yeah, this is very, very important.
Which is also why we always talk about gratitude journaling, especially creating some kind of routine for yourself before you film. Some sort of pre-filming ritual, whether that's writing out a gratitude list, really sitting with yourself, getting grounded, so that you're not so spastic and all over the place and feeling like you're coming from lack because something just happened in your work life or something happened in your family life. Really coming back to yourself, feeling centered before filming.
Yeah. And if you are someone watching right now and you actually do feel this time-sensitive thing where you're like, well, I want to feel that way, but it's very hard for me because maybe you're dealing with, I don't know, maybe it's a debt, maybe it's you want to get out of your job, right? All these real world things that we have to deal with. Well, Mary Ruth herself from Mary Ruth Organics is $1 billion company. She actually came on one of our group calls. This was last night. This has never been done before. And she came on and she spoke to every single person who's in our program. And it was a beautiful, beautiful hour long of just vulnerability and her really sharing how she overcame came a lot of challenges in her time building her company. And one thing that she said that really opened everyone's eyes is that when she was dealing with a debt, she was going through his debt situation. And this was kind of early on before she was even making any money. The main way that she navigated that was she only operated within the 24-hour period. Okay? So she did not let herself feel any guilt or any shame for what happened in the previous 24 hours. She did not let her actions have to do with the previous 24 hours. And she also would not allow herself to get worried or to freak out about anything beyond the next 24 hours. So she only operated within a 24-hour window at a time. That allowed her to get practical, to get tangible about the things that she can do today to reach her goals. And also she's very pro time blocking. So time blocking is something we talk all the time about in the academy, in the incubator. Time blocking is incredibly important, guys. And so the beauty is with Mary Ruth, she has these 24 hours, right? And she's like, okay, well, how do I optimize these 24 hours as much as possible? How do I get these 24 hours to work for me? A big way to do that is to literally block out every single hour in your day. If you look at my calendar, if you look at Anna's calendar, I mean, especially when we're deep into routine, we have our showers, we have the eating, we have the walks, like whatever that we're doing, it is completely time blocked on our calendars, and you can see that. And we even share that with our team members. So our team members also know when is Mario doing this, when is Anna doing this, right? And everyone has 100% clarity. But also when you start the day, you already have your time block out. So I know that at 5 p.m., this is what I'm going to be doing. By the end of the day, here's what I expect to accomplish. And when you do that consistently over and over and over again, and you compound that, your confidence also goes up so much because you know what to expect.
Time blocking will create so much freedom for you because you're going to realize that things actually don't take as much time as you think that they do. Because a lot of times, maybe you'll wake up in the morning and you're like, I have to film 10 videos. I have to take my kids to school. I have to do all these different things. And it feels extremely overwhelming. And when you're trying to operate from a place of overwhelm, that will not be productive. Whereas if you know exactly what you're doing every single half an hour, every single hour of the day, you're actually able to accomplish those things and you have structure. You're able to be present during that time block because you don't have to worry about it getting done. It creates so much freedom in your calendar so that you can do the things that you love.
So with all that, we want to conclude this conversation by asking you to take accountability, to be really honest and raw with yourself. Because what you guys must understand is that your external reality, all the different things that you experience, and perhaps in some circumstances even that you blame, right? Or that you can create excuses out of. It's because this thing happened. It's because of that. It's because of that, right? Guys, all those external circumstances are a reflection of your internal. It's a reflection of who you are inside and the world that is going on inside of who you are. So the more that you transform that person internally, the more that you will watch everything externally completely transform. So if you're sitting here and you feel limited, or you feel like you are held back by any external circumstance, you need to set yourself free of that, okay? Because that's a decision that you're making. It's a decision to say, hey, I'm gonna let the external control me. And the truth is that you do have that control. You do have the ability to change the way that things work for you. And it starts with allowing yourself to believe that it's possible. It starts with allowing yourself to take accountability. Say, hey, this thing happened to me. Well, how was I accountable for this, right? What was my participation in this thing happening? It's never a coincidence, guys. It never is. And your success is not a coincidence either. If you think that things are because of luck, it's never because of luck. It's because of compounded consistency. It's because of believing. It's because of absorbing, putting yourself in the right environment, surrounding yourself with like-minded people. If you have people around you who don't have those same goals, or people around you who think that your goals are crazy, that's crazy to dream, you gotta get out of that room. put yourself in the right room and you'll watch your life change.
And that is exactly why Mario and I have built Abundance, this incredible community, because content creation, TikTok shop, it can feel so isolating. And if you have people around you that are doubting you and you're believing that and you're allowing them to like persuade you into something else, and that is exactly why we created Abundance, because we want to build the largest community of content creators that fully have the same aligned mission and that are believing in abundance. Having that kind of support from friends, from community is extremely important when you're doing something that not a lot of other people even know about, let alone understand.
Right. Because it's one thing to be in a room of content creators, but it's another thing to be in a room of content creators who have the same dreams, the same desires, who believe in the same future that you do. A beautiful future where everybody can thrive, where win times infinity is possible and is real. That's the future that we're building at Abundance. So guys, if you want to participate and you want to be part of our ecosystem, we have a link in the description. We have a couple different programs depending on your skill level, depending on where you're at. We support people of all different levels. If you're at $0 a month, if you're at over $100,000 a month, guys, we have the right spot and the right environment for you. So fill out the application. It's linked in the bio. If you qualify, our team will reach out and we'll get to know you very, very soon. But other than that, guys, we are so proud of you and all of your progress already, especially if you've made it to the end of this video. You are special and you were meant to see this today. Make sure you guys subscribe for more content. And other than that, we'll see you next time.
Bye.